Boba Fett is on the move. Rumors have circulated far and wide throughout the universe of the mining settlement of Amanar-Karath on the Outer Rim. As the legend goes, a Sith evil force has descended on the people, zombifying them and enslaving them to do the work of the Sith, drawing out precious Beskar metal from the crust of the planet. Where there is Beskar, there is opportunity. In hopes of making a heist from the zombie workers, Boba Fett has landed on the outskirts of the village, waiting for the perfect moment to make his grab. At exactly high noon, several workers emerge from the mine carrying their newfound Beskar. Will Boba Fett prove successful in his heist, or will the zombies prove too formidable? Find out as we play this exciting scenario of Star Wars miniatures. Hello gamers, Matthew here from Grey Army Gaming. What you see before you is a Star Wars scenario that I've set up in response to one of my viewers' suggestions. Why don't you play a game with some zombies? So that is exactly what we were going to be doing today. The idea here is that Boba Fett is going to come and land in the center of this mining village where he's going to try to chase down pieces of Beskar and gather as many as he possibly can before he drops too far down in hit points and is able to flee with them. Now I'll show you a bit briefly where we have the Beskar set up and a couple of the special rules before we get started. Set up on the board now, we have 10 different zombies, and each one of these zombies has their own piece of Beskar. So I'll show you where they are. They're basically on the edge of the battlefield, all the way around, up on the top as well. We've got a couple up there. Each one of them has come out of the mine carrying their piece of Beskar. Now the thing that's going to happen now is that when Boba Fett makes his way onto the battlefield, they will immediately begin to attack him, leaving the Beskar where it is. So Boba Fett will have to pick up the Beskar wherever it is left if he wants to be able to claim that piece. As far as movement goes, zombies will always move the maximum distance that they can move while attacking. If they're unable to attack, they will just still move their maximum distance 12 inches. But however, if they're able to charge, 6 inches and attack. Boba Fett will begin the first round because he has the surprise round, and he will begin by flying into the center of the battlefield right above the opening to the mine, from which then he will be able to move and attack. Following that first round, when it is the zombies' turn, we will have one skeleton warrior making its way out of the opening to the mine on the beginning of each turn. And that way, we will continue to fill up the battlefield with more of the zombie skeleton figurines, and they will be able to fill the middle of the battlefield. Zombies will be treated with stats like Stormtroopers, so that means they have 10 hit points, defense of 16, attack of +4, and 10 damage. There will be no ranged attack for the zombies, so they will have to get into hand-to-hand combat in order to do damage. Boba Fett's success in this scenario will be based upon how many pieces of Beskar he is able to collect. Obviously, if he's only able to collect 1, that will not be a very good showing. 10 will be an excellent, amazing showing. And then we have to scale everything from 10 to 1 in between. We will give an assessment of Boba Fett's performance at the end of the game. And so with that, Boba Fett is able now to fly into the center of the battlefield, and we will begin our game with Boba Fett getting his first turn. Alright, let's begin here. We're going to take Boba Fett. He's going to take a shot over onto this guy who is not undercover because of his elevated position. Hitting on a 4+. It's a 12. Alright, Boba Fett gets a second attack if he doesn't move. Let's go ahead and check out over here. Does he have a line of sight on this guy over in the corner? Indeed, it does look unobstructed, so let's go ahead and take a shot on him as well. Looking for a 4+ to hit and kill. And it's a 14! So that is going to open up 2 pieces of Beskar. We've got one here, we've got one on the other side. Now it is time for all of the zombies to take their turns. Okay, there are no zombies within attacking range, so we're just going to move them all their maximum 12 inches towards Boba Fett. And as we mentioned, at the start of the zombie turn, there will be a skeletal warrior coming out of the mine, which means that they will be into base-to-base contact with Boba Fett. Skeleton is attacking now on a 16 plus. He'll be hitting. 17! Yes! 10 points goes through. And that will drop Boba Fett down to 100 hit points. So here we are, end of the first round, and things are looking pretty tricky here for Boba Fett. He is surrounded by zombies. He's into base-to-base contact with a skeleton. We need to roll for initiative, and Boba Fett needs to get this. Otherwise, he is going to be severely hurting. All right, here we go. Blue for Boba Fett, and the zombies on the red. And it's going to be a 20-7. Good for Boba Fett. All right, Fett needs to get out of there. He is going to be otherwise smothered by zombies. So he's going to fly. He's got his jetpack, so he can fly without any problems. No hindrances for any of these obstacles. And we're going to send him right over here and try to pick up this piece of Beskar. As he leaves, the skeleton gets an attack of opportunity, hitting on a 16 plus 20. No way! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Boba Fett takes 20 more points of damage. So Fett is down to 80 hit points. He's going to use his action to pick up this piece of Beskar right there. Zombie turn now. Let's go ahead and activate. These guys are not going to be able to make it in because they have to go over this barrier. But this guy and this guy look like they're able to get into base-to-base contact with Boba Fett. Let's go ahead and move all our guys, and then we'll take the attacks. And finally, another skeletal warrior appears in the mine. So there we go. This is a terrifying scene for Boba Fett. We have got two zombies making attacks, hitting on 16 plus. So unbelievable, another critical hit, a 20 more points of damage, dropping Boba Fett down to 60. Wow, these zombies are really doing a fantastic job. That is the end of round 2. Let's go ahead and roll off for initiative. Here we go, Fett with the blue and the zombies with the red. Oh no, it's the zombies, 19-7. Oh no, this is a disaster for Fett. We're going to have all of the zombies piling in now. This looks like a nightmare for Fett. He is going to have all of these zombies attacking him. 9 attacks now on 16 plus. Here we go. First one, yes. Second one, no. Third one, no. Fourth one, yes. Fifth one, yes. Sixth one, yes. Seventh one, no. Eighth one, no. And the last one, yes, so 50 points of damage. That is going to drop Boba Fett down to a total of 10 hit points. He has got no choice. He's got to try to fly out of here and get away as far as possible. Maybe get a little more Beskar before he gets off of this battlefield. All right, here's the thing. We're going to have Fett fly from where he is straight up into the air. And we're going to send him over here, his 12 inches, which will land him right next to that piece of Beskar. We have, however, a total of 9 attacks of opportunity. If anybody gets a 16 plus, the game is over. Here we go. First roll, no. Second roll, no. Third roll, no. Fourth roll, no. Fifth roll, no. He's gonna make it. I can't believe it. 6, no. There's a 19 on the 6th roll, so 10 points of damage. Boba Fett is cut down as he tries to fly away. Well, there you have it, folks. The conclusion of this game of Star Wars miniatures in which Boba Fett was trying to get Beskar metal, but he was absolutely overwhelmed by these zombies. They rolled so many critical hits. He wasn't able to get out of the area, and he was overrun by them. totally one-sided battle. I'm gonna have to go ahead and try this one again and give it another shot. This time, however, the second time around, I'm not gonna have any more of the zombies or skeletons come out of the mine. That was just too overpowering for Boba Fett. But we're gonna do the same game again in a part 2, so go ahead and look for that in an upcoming video where we try to see if Boba Fett can do a little bit better. Well, if you like these kind of videos, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and I will continue to make more videos like this in the future. Experimental videos, well, you never know how they're going to go, but hey, that's what we do in this channel. We try things out and see how they go and have fun with them, regardless of the result. But most importantly, thank you for joining us here today at Grey Army Gaming for the future of gaming.